Hello everyone! Today I chose to talk about the program Freckle. Freckle is an online program that can be used from grades kindergarten through 12th, and it's powered through Renaissance, which our school has had access to for many years, and teachers have been able to use it to their advantage when assessing students and planning for instruction. But Freckle is a specific way for students to practice skills, ELA and math on their level. So I'm going to go into the program now. When you get in here, the first thing you see is your roster. And since I am a kindergarten teacher, I haven't gotten too deep into this yet. But you can see that some of my kids have had a login before. I'll start by going to the home page. So basically, students can practice skills from another program through Renaissance called the STAR assessment they take in reading and math, and it gives them practice on their level, or you can assign something specific that you want them to do. So this right here will show you how to log in for the students. You can set your own dashboard settings. If you wanted to do that, you could set it by math. You could set it for all the different standards and the different categories of the math, or you could take some away. Same thing for ELA. You can do it by student or by class. Going down to the activity feed, this is where you would come to see how much work your students have done in Freckle and how many minutes they've spent on each subject and how they're doing. On Assignments tab, you can look at the assignments that you've made, and you can see the specific ones that you've made for each student. We've already showed the report. Here's the reports page. This is based off of how they're doing in Freckle and other programs in Renaissance. You can look at their fact practice to see how they've mastered the math facts. You can check out their assessments. It'll group the students into their similar levels, which is a really neat tool for small group. Going down to the roster, you can see the students, and you can add more students here. And then when you click View Student App, this is how it will look from your student's perspective. You can tell them to I tell my students either click the numbers or the letters, and that'll let them practice either English or math. And then if I ever choose to add something specific, they can choose this from my teacher button. Going into math, it pulls up some number basics, number facts, adaptive math, and fact practice, which is really good because one of our standards is to add and subtract fluently within 0 to 5, so this is really good for that. This adaptive math, you can pick any of these categories, and it will give students questions based on their level. English is the same way. It gives decodables for them to practice to read, sight words, word study, and a library for them to look at. I want to use Freckle a lot more in my classroom, especially during learning station time. We have a technology station, and I really feel like it would benefit the students to get that differentiated practice on their level. So that is just a brief overview of Freckle, and I hope you found it helpful.